Welcome back, fellow gardeners. In this video we will discuss what you need to do for a massive cucumber harvest. So, if you're ready to take your gardening game to the next level, make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's dive in. 1. Choose the right variety. Cucumbers are a popular vegetable to grow in home gardens, and choosing the right variety is important for a successful harvest. When selecting cucumber seeds, it's important to consider your growing conditions and personal preferences. Firstly, consider the cucumber's intended use. If you plan to pickle your cucumbers, choose a pickling variety such as Boston pickling or national pickling. If you prefer slicing cucumbers, consider a variety such as Market More or Straight 8. Secondly, consider the plant's growing habits. Some varieties are compact and ideal for small gardens or container growing. Other varieties have a unique appearance and flavor. Lastly, consider disease resistance. Some cucumber varieties have resistance to common cucumber diseases like powdery mildew and cucumber mosaic virus. By carefully considering your growing conditions, intended use, and disease resistance, you can choose the right cucumber variety for a successful harvest. 2. Parthenocarpic cucumbers. Parthenocarpic cucumbers have a high yield for several reasons. Firstly, because they do not require pollination, every flower on the plant has the potential to produce a fruit, which can result in a higher yield compared to traditional cucumbers. Secondly, because parthenocarpic cucumbers are often seedless, the plant doesn't need to expend energy on producing seeds, which can result in more energy being directed towards fruit production. Lastly, parthenocarpic cucumbers tend to have a shorter time to maturity compared to traditional cucumbers, which means they can produce fruit earlier in the growing season and potentially produce more fruit overall. It's important to note that while parthenocarpic cucumbers can have a higher yield, they still require proper growing conditions and care to ensure a successful harvest. This includes providing the plant with adequate sunlight, water, and nutrients, and monitoring for pests and diseases. Overall, the high yield potential of parthenocarpic cucumbers makes them a convenient and efficient option for home gardeners looking to grow fresh cucumbers. 3. Watering the cucumber plant. Watering a cucumber plant is essential for its growth and productivity. Cucumbers require consistent moisture in order to produce juicy, flavorful fruit. Here are some tips for watering your cucumber plant. Water your cucumber plant deeply and consistently. Cucumbers need at least 1 inch of water per week, and more during periods of hot weather or drought. Water deeply to encourage deep root growth, rather than shallow watering which can lead to weaker roots. Water in the morning. This allows the plant to absorb the moisture it needs throughout the day, and also helps to reduce the risk of fungal diseases that thrive in damp conditions. Avoid watering the leaves. Watering the leaves can increase the risk of disease, as well as wash away any beneficial insects that help control pests. Instead, water at the base of the plant to deliver moisture directly to the roots. Use a drip irrigation system if possible. Drip irrigation delivers water directly to the base of the plant, minimizing the risk of disease and water waste. Mulch around the base of the plant. Mulch helps to retain moisture in the soil and also helps to regulate soil temperature. By following these tips, you can ensure that your cucumber plant is getting the moisture it needs to thrive and produce a bountiful harvest. 4. Pruning the cucumber plant. Pruning a cucumber plant is an important technique that can improve its health and productivity. By removing certain parts of the plant, you can help direct its energy towards producing fruit, rather than foliage. Here are some reasons why it's important to prune your cucumber plant. Increased airflow. Pruning helps to increase airflow around the plant, which can reduce the risk of fungal diseases that thrive in damp, crowded conditions. Better sunlight exposure. By removing excess foliage, you can ensure that the fruit is getting enough sunlight to ripen properly. Improved fruit quality. Pruning can help to direct the plant's energy towards producing high-quality fruit, rather than wasting energy on excess foliage. Easier harvesting. Pruning can make it easier to find and harvest the fruit, as well as reduce the risk of damage to the plant. Overall, pruning a cucumber plant is an important technique that can help improve its health and productivity, leading to a bountiful harvest of delicious, fresh cucumbers. Well, there you have it, fellow gardeners. 4 tips for a massive cucumber harvest. And as always, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more gardening tips and tricks. Happy gardening!